Sneako. That boy Sneako had a that boy Sneako had a rough experience. Streamers just had a weird day. So let's see what's going on with Sneako. Apparently Sneako was just walking down the street and somebody just snuck him, bro. Put him in
Alright,
a
so controversial figure Sneako just got sucker punched and fucking suplexed onto the street while he was out live streaming in New York. And listen, I don't think that people attacking people is funny.
bro.
He misses. He hits him with his forearm, but then he transitions. Deserves to be public shit off. And then this crackhead looking motherfucker hops out from behind the trash cans.
Hops out from behind the trash can. Like bum fights, bro. This shit was like bum fights, bro.
And hits him.
Wait, I'm not gonna hold that. Hold on, that. How did that connect? Let me see. Cause I remember I seen a clip and it looked like he clotheslined him, but this looked like he probably connected the fist first. Wait, how was that a hit? It looked like he hit him with the damn kind of wrestling WWE move was that? He hit him with like his wrist or something. Did he really miss like that? Miss that hard? Sheesh. That's it, man. Telling you, man. Texting and walking is dangerous, bro. Like texting and driving these days, bro. Especially in NYC. Yo, in New York City, bro. When you walking around in New York City, bro, you gotta keep your eye on a swivel, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta say this about my city, bro. We gotta walk around with our head on a swivel, bro. You gotta be on, bro. You gotta be on. You can't be out here just do 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 do. You gotta be on. Walking around with two earbuds in. Now you gotta be walking around. You gotta see what's going on, cause you don't know who's around willing to do some weird stuff, bro. Especially if you a guy like Sneako who says controversial stuff, people might not agree with, people might want to see you, and they don't want to autograph. You know what I mean? They don't want you to sign their shirt. You know what I mean? So you gotta be like on point, especially if you're not walking around with security. Because if you're walking around with security, this wouldn't have happened, right?
Him with this looping right hook that actually
Like it's just Sneako and his cameraman, and this cameraman's still filming the whole situation.
misses. He hits him with his forearm, but then he transitions that nicely into a suplex. So let's go ahead and watch that in full
That's crazy,
speed.
bro.
You What the?
And maybe just one more time in super slow-mo here. I'll zoom it in.
All right, so we've seen enough of that. We've seen enough of that. All right, so apparently Sneako spoke about it, right? Sneako had like a whole conversation, talking about this. Let's see if we can find it. So this is Sneako right here talking about it.
A group of five. I didn't even see this, bro. Look at this chat.
We don't gotta see all
I know
that.
there's crazy homeless people and stuff like that on the train, or I don't even think this guy was a hater because he would have said something. I'll be 100% honest about what happened. People were saying that I should try to manipulate the situation. Wallahi, and I'm trying to get the street footage right after. This is gonna sound crazy. This is really gonna sound crazy. Maybe I'll wait until I get the street footage. I'll just say this: as soon as I get up and that happened, I can't really see. I see there's like.
As you can see, like the guy hit him so hard. Apparently, Sneako had like a filling. I guess he had a chipped tooth from in the past, and then he had it like corrected. He had some dental work done to correct it, but it didn't replace the whole tooth. It just like filled in the cracked part of the tooth. And apparently, that hit, that little wrist smack that he got caught with. Apparently, that smacked the filling tooth basically right off. So right now he has, you know, that's why it looked like he's missing a tooth right there because of that. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. So once I saw that, I'm like, all right, that can't be fake, bro. Right? Because I ain't gonna do no skit and have you knock my tooth out, bro. Like, we're not doing all that. You know?
There's like a group of 5 people step out of the building. A group of five people like step out of somewhere, and they said it seemed like they knew that was gonna happen. It seemed like they knew that was gonna happen. I'll say that. What I think somebody paid a guy to do that. That's what I think. It had to have been a setup. Everything's under control. Don't worry. I gotta handle some stuff in a second. Everything's okay.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I can't hide it. I was gonna try to hide it, but yeah. You remember from 2 years ago, I had a tooth filling that got hit, but we're fine.
Okay.
Everything is handled. Didn't get knocked out. Maybe you'll see some stuff going forward, but yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. The tooth again, bro. It's always the fucking tooth. You know, I started the stream when the intro was playing. I'm like, I should probably try to hide it. I was gonna like talk like this the whole time. I can't fucking do it, bro.
It's all good,
and
bro.
I'm going to Malaysia real soon. Look, there's a lot of people were calling me. Shout out to everybody who hit me up, like Rampage and Dan Mozirian, Aiden, Clav. Everyone's fucking calling me. Hold on, I'm getting a call right now. So I'll just briefly say,
Yeah.
everybody's been calling me, strategizing about how to do this, how to do that. I'm just going to be completely honest about everything. I'll say this. This was 100%. It's got to be a setup.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense that happened like that. Obviously, I didn't see him. I was looking at the chat. And yeah, I'll be honest. I got Mace, bro. I got Mace right after. So
That's
I got
crazy.
hit. You could see it in the video. I'm just going to be honest, bro. Everyone was saying that I could manipulate the situation and lie and stuff like that. I got hit a few times. Get up and immediately pulls out Mace and then runs away. And I've never been Mace before.
The fact that the guy pulled Mace out after striking him, it seems like that guy came prepared. Now, was he stalking him while he was streaming? That's a whole nother thing.
It was okay. Just washed it out. I'm fine. This was literally 1 hour ago. So 100%, this doesn't make sense that it was a random person. He had it ready like that. Mm-hmm. And I'll handle everything. So don't worry about me. I got a lot of streams planned. We have that podcast in a second. I'm not going to harp on this forever. I have several ideas over who it could be, but I'm not going to, it's not, no point in speculating. I'll explain the whole story in a second. I have to go handle something. All right. I saw everybody reacted to this stuff. Let's just react to this. Let's respond to some stuff real quick. Great. It's all over my time.
All right, cool. We don't need to go through all that. But I would say this. People that's willing to go out of their way, if this was a guy who acted on his own behalf, if this was a guy who acted on his own behalf, meaning somebody didn't pay him to go do that or whatever the case is, if this was him on his own, what's the word, like volition, I believe. If he did this on his own, we can't have people out here doing stuff like that. Even if he got paid to do it, I mean, still we can't have people doing that, obviously. But as far as like you being upset, like you being so upset within your own mind of as far as feelings go of what somebody else is saying on the internet, to the point where you're willing to stream snipe them, meaning find out where they're live streaming from, go to that location, and then surprise attack them. Whether it's a surprise attack or you let them know up front, hey, I don't like what you said, square up. Even if you warn them that you want to fight, that is still something that we cannot have out here, bro. We can't have people out here doing this. You can't be out here just attacking people based off of words, bro. Based off of words. We can't have people out here just trying to attack people, getting violent based off of words. People like that, those people that act like that, they got to be put in a box, bro. They got to be put in a box. You got to be put in a box, bro. I don't want people like that out here. I don't want people out here that, oh, he said something that I disagree with, so I'm going to go over there and I'm going to put hands on him and I'm going to mace him. Some people go even further. Oh, I don't like what he's saying. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shoot him, or I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stab him. You know what I mean? That could have been so much worse. Cause Sneaker wasn't seeing that coming. What if the guy had a knife? We can't have stuff like this, man. This was New York City. There should be plenty of CCTV cameras to see where that guy had went. Cause sure, we have him on stream, right? We saw what he looks like on stream. Now we just gotta have the CCTV cameras, which is the cameras in the neighborhood, the store front cameras, the city street cameras, to see where that person went. Basically, track where that person went or where they came from. If the police decide to really look for him, they will find him. He will be found. And I'm assuming he will be charged. And I hope that they do charge him, bro. We don't need people like that out here, bro. That's in New York City. That's in my city. I don't approve that. I don't approve that behavior at all. So we don't got to go into the whole thing. I mean, that's just not cool at all. I don't want people getting harassed for what they're saying. We saw what happened with Charlie Kirk. We don't need stuff like that, bro. I don't care what Charlie Kirk is saying. I don't care if he says I hate black people, I hate Spanish people. I don't care if he's racist. I don't care what it. I mean, if he can say whatever the hell he want to say. You don't have to agree with it. You know what I mean? But the whole idea of trying to shut them down through violence, nah, you can't be doing that. We can't be doing that, bro.